Mercedes were given some unwanted food for thought on the second day of preseason testing in Bahrain. Zhou Guanyu topped the standings at the end of an eventful second day of Formula One preseason testing in Bahrain, which saw Mercedes suffer a worrying blow as George Russell was forced to stop with a hydraulic failure in the afternoon. There were also whispers of some teething issues at Red Bull, while McLaren boss Zak Brown gave a brutally honest update on his team's development progress ahead of next weekend's season-opening Bahrain Grand Prix. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff was given some unwanted food for thought ahead of Saturday's final day of preseason testing when Russell suffered a hydraulic failure as he made his way around the circuit before grinding to a halt to bring out the red flags. The issue came at the end of an unremarkable day of running for the Silver Arrows, who lost around 90 minutes of testing time in optimal track conditions as a result of the incident. It seems as though Mercedes are still working to get to grips with their all-new W14 Challenger, and it will be interesting to see if they manage to sort things out before the season gets underway next weekend, although Russell has already played down any hopes of an opening day win under the lights in Bahrain, with Red Bull and Ferrari looking stronger as things stand. "They look very strong, very stable," said Russell. "The car is looking really strong and obviously Max Verstappen is performing really well, so I think realistically it will be a stretch for next week, but there's no reason why eventually we can't get there at some point this year, and we've always seen the strength of Mercedes and their development rates. So yeah, definitely, my belief is that Carlos Sainz topped the morning session on Friday to give Ferrari hope of improving on last year's pace, which saw them compete with Red Bull on most weekends but lose out in the championship battle due to a combination of poor strategy and driver mistakes. They have since changed their chief strategist in the hope of improving things on the pit wall, with Ravin Jain having replaced Inaki Rueda in the role, and will be encouraged that Sainz was able to go quickest before lunch. The Spaniard took 2/10 off Max Verstappen's leading lap time on Thursday and seemed delighted with how things went after the session, saying, "It was smooth, very smooth. To be honest, I am quite happy with how we've able to run, the quantity of tests that we've managed to do over these first few days, exploring the limits of the setup, trying to put the car in different places and learning a lot from it. It was a target that I had from last year that I know we couldn't do, and this year so far I'm managing to do it. It feels like an evolution of last year. It feels very similar to drive and there hasn't been major changes going on in the car or the concept, so trying to improve the good pace that we had last year and obviously now putting our focus on our weaknesses of last year."